Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today is going to be my March favorites video. I say it every time. How are we in March already? Like, part of me feels like the beginning part of the year has gone by pretty slow, but at the same time, I also feel like Christmas was yesterday. I don't know where the time is going. It's beyond me, but it's okay. I'm just excited to keep pushing forward. We're entering the time of year where like, it's just not doing it for me. The spring doesn't bother me too much, but I really don't like the summertime, even though that's like my birthday month. It's when my husband and I like first got together and first started dating. But for the most part, I just don't like the summer. I'm just ready to fast forward to fall pretty much like right now. So probably soon you're gonna start seeing a lot of autumnal looks. I feel like even today's look is actually pretty autumnal, but you know, that's the mood, you know? I'm gonna chat about some of the things that I've been loving in the month of March. I love doing these videos. I love just kind of revisiting some things that I have been enjoying and chatting about them. A lot of these things you already heard me talk about a lot, and I'm excited to just kind of condense it into one little video. I have makeup, I have a food item, I have another ponytail from insert name here. I have a few just like miscellaneous things. I have a podcast. I have a lot of things to talk about. So we're gonna get into it, but before we do, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my Instagram and TikTok by the time this video goes up. And let me just give you my accessory details. Gosh, I don't know where I got this choker from actually. Maybe Raven Beads. I've had it for so long, but these earrings are from Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about my monthly favorites for the month of March. So let's just start with makeup, and I'm just gonna go in the order that I do my makeup. I've talked about this so many times now, but I finally got my hands on the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is the mini one. It was a gift from one of my longtime salon guests, and I'm super excited that I got to try it out. She gave me some makeup that she just wasn't using anymore. This is in the shade 3 Fair. When I repurchase it in the future, I'll probably get shade 1 or 2 because I can't really use it as like a face highlight because it kind of matches my skin tone, but it works so beautifully as kind of like a glowy primary situation. Basically, I prime my face like usual, and then I just use the little wand to hit up like my high points, add some extra glow. I've been skipping foundation a lot lately and just going straight in with concealer. I even wear this on no makeup day. It is beautiful. It's totally worth the hype. I'm sad that I didn't jump on the train sooner, but I'm here now and I'm loving it. So just wanted to shout this guy out. Next, another gift from that same guest is the Patrick Ta Duo in the shade She's So LA. It's not really quite a blush for me. I kind of use this more as like a blushy bronzer duo. I actually wore it today as kind of like a blushy bronzer hybrid. I did put on blush as well, but for my bronzer, I went with this. And it's just so pretty. I actually have not used the powder yet. I've just been really into the cream, but it's really, really nice. I feel like it just has such a nice color and it blends beautifully. I like the glow that it has. I'm really impressed with this. I kind of want to try another shade. I'm debating picking one up at the Sephora sale, one that's more like blushy on me rather than bronzy, but I'm still deciding. So we will see. We shall see. But yeah, I've been really liking that. I feel like it's a really nice product and I love how it blends out. I've been wanting to try Patrick Ta's brand for quite a while and I'm happy that I finally got to. Moving on to highlighters. The new highlights from Game Beauty are beautiful. These are the Elemental highlights. I feel like I've played with all of them on camera. Maybe not. I feel like a couple of them I might have just put on for myself so far. I'm loving them. The packaging is all individualized and beautiful and amazing, and I just love them. I feel like Thanos with these highlights. They're just so beautiful. We have Pyro, Cryo, Geo, Dendro, and Electro. They are all so pretty and they flash such beautiful colors. I think I'm personally loving Dendro and Electro the most right now, but they are all just so beautiful. They have such a nice glow. They do have sparkle to them, but it's not like chunky glitter. They're very smooth on the skin and they just offer such a beautiful flash of color because they're truly pretty translucent, but then they just boom in the light, hit that nice color. And I am loving these. I'm so happy to see their brand expanding and I'm just happy to see what else is to come from them this year. Keeping with the highlight train, this is something I very recently discovered, but I'm way too excited about them to not talk about them today. Freck sent me a package, first package they've ever sent me, and in the package included the Slime Light cream highlighters. Had I known these shift and blend the way they do, I would have jumped on it so much sooner. I'm actually wearing one of them today. I'm wearing the shade Beam Machine. I'm gonna swatch these as well because you just have to see how beautiful they shift. So I have Beam Me and Space Face. Before I even blend them out, you can just see how shifty they are just with the product chilling. They are so amazing. So the more like golden-y one on the bottom is Beam Me, and the top one, the pinky one, is Space Face. They are pure magic and they blend so well. If you've been here a while, you know I'm pretty picky with my liquid and cream highlights, but these blend onto the skin so nicely. They don't get cakey. I wore one all day yesterday and it never slid around or got weird. It just stayed looking beautiful. I don't think I'm gonna be putting these down for a while because they are so good. I'm so thankful to have tried these and that I have them in my life. They are so wonderful. Moving on to eyeshadow. This was a good month for eyeshadow. I tried 3 new palettes. Well, I think I tried more than 3, but I have 3 that I really enjoyed. The Colourpop in the Limelight, beautiful palette. I've had so much fun with this. I've done videos with all of these. So there's a video with this one on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram/TikTok. Beautiful greens. I love how bright it is, but it's still very like kind of light and muted, but it can be built up to be more intense. I don't know. I just love how bright they are. I think the shimmers are so pretty. It's so fluorescent and I'm loving it. I'm super into greens right now. This one. This is the Druid palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. They're a new brand. This is their first product and they offered to send it to me. And I'm so glad that one, I saw their email because I actually missed their first email. I'm so glad they sent a second email. I'm just so happy to have this in my hands. The shift in these shadows, you can kind of see it when I tilt the palette back. It's mesmerizing. Again, I have a video on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram/TikTok. Beautiful. The mattes blend like butter and the shimmers are so glitzy, sparkly, metallic, shifty, just magical. I'm so impressed with this. They knocked it out of the park for their first palette. This is probably gonna be one of my favorite palettes for a while. I'm really into this. So another brand that I cannot wait to see what else they come out with in the future. And finally, last but not least, is the palette that I treated myself to this month. This is the Lowest Cosmetics Meet Me at Midnight palette. I'm wearing it right now. Again, this is on Instagram and TikTok, and I did also do a YouTube video. I tried to do a 2 looks video, lost the footage for the first look, but I did include a picture of the first look in that video. So it's kind of a 2 looks video. It is just beautiful. Look at these colors. It is absolutely amazing. I've had such a good time with it. I love just how moody and jewel tone the mattes are. And the shimmers are very metallic and just so rich in color. Like, look at this gold on my lid. I love that antique-y gold vibe and it's just so rich and the colors play so nicely together. I've been having such a good time with this and I'm really happy I treated myself to it. It's my first time trying this brand and they're another brand that is now heavily on my radar. Moving into hair, I got a new insert name here ponytail. They actually did send me this one, but I've purchased all of the other ponytails that I have from them. This is the style Shayla in dark brown. It is so long. When I wear it, it hits like mid-waist. It's so pretty and it's actually really lightweight for it being as long as it is. It's just so cute and so fun and I just love it. And they're so easy to put in. I don't think I'll ever do like a tutorial on it because it's so easy and their website literally has like a step-by-step and that's how I learned. But you just put your hair in a ponytail, you slide the little comb like in the base of it, and then you just wrap the thing around with the Velcro. It's so easy and it's so fun and I've been feeling so luxurious wearing them. I think they are a blast to play with and I'm happy to have another one. I have a quick little food favorite. So the same guest that gifted me both the Patrick Ta and the Charlotte Tilbury product, she introduced me to a protein bar that is so yummy. I'm very picky with protein bars because I hate that overly protein taste. I think it is so nasty and it's like torture trying to force some of these protein bars down. But this one is really good. It's vegan. It's the Nugo brand. This dark chocolate chip one in specific is my favorite, but I also really enjoyed the mint chocolate chip. The peanut butter one was pretty good. Not my favorite, but it was pretty good. I also have a salted caramel or salted pretzel or something like that that I haven't tried yet, but this chocolate chip, real good. I'm super into these. It literally tastes like a candy bar, but it has protein in it. I don't eat them every day, but every so often, these are very handy to have and they're so yummy because again, I'm real picky when it comes to protein bars. I detest most of them. We got a treadmill this month. Obviously, I cannot hold it up because it would squish me, but we got a treadmill. I'll link it down below like I've linked everything else. I showed it in one of the vlogs recently, and I've been so happy that we have one. I've been like talking myself out of getting one ever since we moved into our house almost a year ago. I can't believe it's already been almost a year, just because I didn't want it to look like an eyesore. I didn't want it to like be in a weird place, but I finally decided there's a place in our loft here upstairs in the corner where it doesn't really stand out too much. It just kind of sits there tucked in, and we don't really hang out in the loft too often anyway, so it's perfect. It's been just like the best thing ever. We used to have a little treadmill in our little neighborhood gym, but they took it out, and a lot of the equipment in there is broken. It's not a very good gym. I don't really enjoy going there, even though it's literally like a 4-minute walk away. It's just not, it's not a good vibe in there. I don't know how to explain it. And I just don't like going to a regular gym. It's just not my place. I don't like to be around all those people. I don't like to be around like, especially, I don't know, a bunch of meatheads. It doesn't motivate me. It makes me just want to go home even more. I do like walking and running outside, but well, today it's raining. It is gonna be pouring all day long, but soon it's gonna get very hot, and that's not gonna be like the best thing. So having this treadmill is amazing. I love just walking on an incline and watching YouTube videos, sometimes doing a light jog. It's honestly fun for me. It's self-care, and I love that it's just upstairs, because now when I wake up first thing in the morning, all I have to do is like throw on shoes and go upstairs. I don't even have to be in like gym gear. I can wear my pajama pants and it's fine because no one judges me. I also got a new camera. Some of you have noticed and pointed out how much you like the quality. I'm using it right now. I've been using it pretty much this whole month. I think March 3rd is the first video that went up that used my new camera. I've also started using this for the vlogs as well. So the vlog quality has been kicked up a notch because I used to just use my phone. It is a Sony ZV-1. I'm obsessed with it. I haven't purchased a new camera in literally years, and I just felt like it was time to change it up a bit. I've been using the same one for a while. I wanted one that was a little bit more user-friendly because I just don't know much about cameras, and I feel like this is perfect. I've been loving it. I love how crisp the quality is. It doesn't do that in and out focusing thing that I used to have the issue with my old one that I know it drove some of you crazy, and trust me, I edit myself. I drove me crazy too. This is wonderful. This also focuses really fast. My old camera did not. It would take a hot minute for it to focus, but watch this. It's so cool, and I just love it. It's so compact and small, and it's just amazing. So I've been loving my new camera. It's been making filming even more fun, playing with it and getting used to it, and just, I love it. A new season of 2-sentence horror stories went up on Netflix. There are 3 seasons now. Season 1 I loved. I fell in love with the show when I found it. It is such a cool concept because every episode is only like 20 something minutes, very short episodes, and each episode is a totally different story, a totally different cast. So it's like watching a bunch of little movies, so bite-sized and easy. You don't have to like commit to a whole season. You can just like watch one episode, and if you don't get to it again for like 3 weeks, it's not like you're gonna forget anything because the next episode will have nothing to do with the previous one. Season 1 was great. I fell in love with it. Season 2 I did not like. I felt like almost every single story was boring or predictable or just bad. I don't know how to explain it, but it just wasn't good. This new season is pretty good. There's some that like didn't quite hit, but a lot of them hit really nicely, and I loved it. So I just wanted to shout that out. I feel like I've mentioned that show before, like well in the past, like when season 1 came out, but there's a new season and I was really enjoying it. And last but not least, I have a podcast that I've been obsessed with for like a month and a half straight. It is called 2 Hot Takes. I will have her podcast down below. Morgan is the host, and what she does is she has like a guest on, one of her friends, her dad, her boyfriend, another creator. They just read toxic Reddit stories pertaining to like in-laws, friends, relationships. Some of them are wholesome as well. It's not all toxic, but they are so entertaining to listen to. I love them. Zane and I listen to them when we're walking, when we take like our evening walks, if it's not raining. And I just love them. I'm obsessed. I still have a lot to listen to because they're pretty long episodes. They're like usually an hour to 2 hours each. Yeah, I've been obsessed. So I wanna leave that down below. And I also wanted to ask your recommendations because I am gonna run out of content from them soon, and I will only have the weekly uploads. If you have any other like similar podcast recommendations, please let me know. I am not into true crime. I know that is such an unpopular opinion. I am not into true crime. I tried getting into it when everyone was freaking out about it, especially during quarantine. It just makes me stressed and anxious. I don't like listening to it. I don't understand the hyperfixation over like murderers, and I just don't like it. It's not my thing. So do not recommend any of that to me. But I just want like, you know, I just want to listen to stories about like toxic relationships and things like that. It's very entertaining to me. So leave your recommendations down below of things that you think I would enjoy. It doesn't even have to be toxic stuff. Really, any podcast you think I might enjoy that isn't true crime related. And yeah, that about does it. I've been babbling long enough. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your monthly favorites. What were you enjoying in the month of March? Lay it on me. How do you feel about the things I talked about today? Are you interested in any of them? Do you have any of them yourself? Let's chat down below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me your current favorite emoji. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.